Hello, my friends. Today we're learning Bava Basra Daf Nun Aleph. We're going to start a few lines down. The woman who ate 3 years Paris in a field that belongs to the husband, there's no chazaka. Says the Gemara Pshita, obviously. Kevin the Islam Mizoini, since he has to feed her with food, Mizoini is giving her food. Obviously, it's not chazaka. So the more loy tricha, we need the chiddush in a case. The ichid lo arach ruitele mizoyne. He gave her another piece of land that's designated for her food. So, and now she ate another land. So you might have thought it would be a chazaka. Why is she eating it? It must be a chazaka. Kamashmalom, the Baal is not always makbid on his wife, and that's not a chazaka. So the Gemara, her raya, if she has a raya that she bought off the husband, chazaka is not good enough. If she has a star, it works. And it's her field. So the Gemara, why is it so? The husband could have a taina. There is a din that everything that woman owns, it belongs to the husband. So the husband could say, I sold her this piece of land because I wanted her to expose that she has hidden money. And once she gave me the money, it belongs to me. I didn't really mean to sell it to her. Shmas minolicher, we could see from our Mishnah. Someone who sells a field that belongs to him, to his wife, konso. She is kind of the field, and we don't say the boy that he did a trick to sell it to see if she has any money. It's arrived from our Mishnah. So the Gemara loy, ema haraya yesh b'shtar matona. For sure it doesn't work. Even if she has a star that she bought off the husband, he could say, no, I just sold it to her to see that she has hidden money and I took the money. But when the Mishnah says that Chazakish doesn't have masna, if she has a star, it does work. It's talking about what type of star matona. Because a star matona does work because then there's no money. Why did he give it to her as a present? He must have actually meant to give it to her really as a present, and therefore it has. So the Gemara, now the Gemara is going to discuss this whole subject. Omar le Rav Nachman le Rav Huna. Rav Nachman told Rav Huna, Lo Yava Mar Gabon Baruta. Mar meaning Rav Huna, you're not with us in the evening, Betchuma, in the area. Damrin and Midim Al Yosa, we said great things. Omar le, so Rav Huna told Rav Nachman, My Midim Al Yosa Amritzu, what did he say? What the big great things he said? So he told him, a husband sells his wife a field, konso. She's koina, and we don't say that he only sold it to trick her to find out that she has money hidden. Omalei, so Rav Huna told Rav Nachman Pshita. Obviously, even if she never gave him any money, she's koina with the star, even if she never gave money. Milo itnan, we know learn in the Mishnah, nechosim sheish leim achrayes, karkois. Niknim, the way you do a kinin is bekesef, or with money, ubeshtar, or with a star, ubechazaka, or with a chazaka. So one of the kinyonim is star. And Rav Huna understood that star, that it says a star mechira, even if the money thing wasn't given over, the kinyan's chal, so therefore even if the money that he took was only because he wanted to take the money that belongs to him, but through the star, therefore the kinyan should work. So obviously, what's the chiddush? Omalei, so he told him, Rav Nachman told Rav Huna, Velav it ma'alot, did we not learn on that Mishnah, Omar Shmuel, Loi Shonu, that's, the Mishnah is talking about Ela b'shtar matona, that if it's a star of a present, so once a person has the star of the present, the kinyan's chala, but b'shtar mecher, if Reuben's selling to Shimon with a star mechira, Loi kona, Shimon's not koina, until he pays. So without paying, it's not good, and therefore here, if the woman didn't pay because the money, if he's taking it as his money, so the star by itself shouldn't work. So there's a chiddush to tell you that a star mechira to a woman from a husband works. So he told him, did Rav Nuna ask a kasha on Shmuel, b'shtar ketzad, it says in the Brisa, how did the star work? Kosav lo el aniyar, if you wrote on a paper, el acheres, on pottery, Afal pishen b'shova pruta, even though on the paper, on the pottery, it's not worth anything. Sodi mechuroloch, my field sold to you. Sodi misunalocha, my sod is given to you as a present. The bach, arevi mechurov nesuna, it's sold and given, and therefore we could see clearly in the brisa that even without giving money, the transaction happens. How could Shmuel say that by mechira you need the money giving over? Says the Gemara, "V'lav hu moisiv lo v'hu mefarak lo." Rav Nuna, who asked the kasha, he answered the teretz that the Bryce is talking about b'moichel sodeh with also someone who sells his field when it's really bad. So he doesn't mind that the mechira should be chal straight away when he gives over the shtar, because he doesn't want the guy to change his mind and he'll pay me the money later. But if it's a decent field, he's not willing that the mechira should be chal until he gives the money, and therefore Shmuel's din is correct that without the money, in a normal field, the mechira is not chal, and therefore our chiddush that the husband who sells to his woman that the mechira is chal is a chiddush, because if there's no money given over, the mechira is not chal. Rav Ashi said a different teretz. The brayta that we just said is talking about no way he sold it or gave it b'matona. It's talking about b'matona bikesh litnu lo. It's someone who gave it as a present, but he used the loshen mechira. V'lama koshav b'loshen mecher. Why did he use a loshen of mechira? And is b'kedei liyapo is koichoy, to give him the koyach of mechira. Because if I sell something, a karka, I could have a chraya, say if they take it away from him, I'll pay him back. But when I give it as a present, it's no chraya. So the reason why the brayse it says B'shtar ketzat kosav le'niyar lecheres afal b'shenu b'shav protos still the mechura lechosod iknu lecho. It means they gave it him as a present, but he also used the loshem mechura to mean to say that I have a chraya. If someone takes away the soda from you, I'll give you a new field back. Says the Gemara, we have a cash on this. Lovin in Eved, someone who took a loan from his slave, a shichura, and then he redeemed him, minoisha, from his wife, a girsha, and he divorced her. Ein lohem olav klum. He doesn't have to pay the loan back. My time, and what the reason? La mishum damrinan, that we say the boy. Why did he take a loan from his wife or from his Eved? Because really he wanted to find out if they have money, because their money belongs to the master or to the husband, and therefore when he took the loan, really he's taking his own money and he doesn't have to pay back. So also over here, we should say that he sold the field only to find out that she has money. So the Gemara shiny also that we have a umdina deloy nichele leshavi nafshe eved loy vele ish malva. When it's a loan, that's a bad thing to be alone because you're like a slave to the malva. So the husband or the master never really meant to take a loan. He just wants you to take the money that belongs to him. But in a case where it's not a loan, where it's a sale, so there's nothing bad by selling a land. He doesn't become eved. So we don't assume that he didn't mean to sell. We assume that he actually meant to sell the land to the woman. Says the Gemara, Sholach Rav Huna bar Avin. Rav Huna bar Avin sent the din. That the din is a husband who sells a soda to his field, to his wife. Konso, the kinyan schal. But even though that the field, the gufa karka belongs to the woman, but the paris still the husband eats, because it's not worse than nichse milug that she brings in. But nunale fomut beis Rav Abba, Rav Avo, v'kol gdoile ador, all hold Omru, they all said b'matona bikesh lisneloi. That even though that he sold it to her, he meant to give her the present. And the reason why he used the loshem mechira to say that if they take it away from you, I'll give you a new one. And b'matona, when the husband gives it to the woman, so the woman eats peiros, like we're going to see. We have a cash on this. The brayta we said before, someone who took a loan from his slave, a shichura, and redeemed him in a isha from his wife, a girsha, and divorced her. Ein lohem olav klum. They can't claim anything from him. Even though that he owed the money, he doesn't owe the money. My time, they know, tlav mishum, the arm really glue zuzu the boy. When he took the loan, he didn't really mean to take the loan, it's just to find if they have hidden money. So also here we should say the same like we asked on Omad Aleph. So the Gemara shiny awesome, the loy lishvi inish, eved loy vele ishmal. But there we assume that he didn't really mean to take a loan because the person doesn't want to be a slave to the malva, that means to his wife or to his slave, and therefore he meant to just find out if they have hidden money and to take it. And therefore we assume that wasn't a loan. But when it's a mechira, that this furrow doesn't exist, we assume that it's a proper mechira. Omarav, someone who sells a field to his wife, konso, it's a kinyan, but the husband eats a peris. B'matona, if he gave her the present, konso, it becomes her field, because if he meant to give it as a present, he meant to give it totally, they shouldn't even eat peris. Rabbi Lezer, the Talmud of Rav argues, and he says, echod zeh, it doesn't matter if it's matona, it doesn't matter if it's a mechira, konto, the kinyan schal, and the husband does not eat the fruit. There was a case that came in front of Rav Chisda, that the husband sold a field to his wife, and Rav Chisda paskin like Rabbi Loza, that in the case of mechira, even in the case of mechira, the Baal does not eat peris, the peris goes to the husband. the Paris goes to the wife. Like Rabbi Loza, Rabban Ukva v'Rabban Nechemya b'nei Bante de Rav, the grandchildren of Rav, told Rav Chizda, how are you paskening like Rabbi Loza? Shavik Mar Rav Ravi, leaving our grandfather Rav, who was Godel Ador v'Obid Kizutra, and he's doing like he paskening like his Talmud, Rabbi Loza. Amalei, so Rav Chizda answered them, I'm also doing like Doilim. Why? When Ravin came from Eretz Shol, Omar Rabbi Yochanan, he said in the name of Rabbi Yochanan, Echot Zeh Echot, it doesn't matter if it was B'Mechira, it doesn't matter if it was a Matana, Konta, the Kinyan Schal, Ve'ena Ba'al Oiche Peres, and the Peres go to the wife, and that's why Rav Chizda says, I paskin like that, like Rabbi Yochanan, even though the Rav argues, Rabbi Yochanan is also Rav Ravi. He's a great person. Omar Rava, Ilchas Adalocha is a Moichis Sodel Ishtoi. Someone sells a field to his wife, Loi Komtza, the Kinyan's Nochal, Va'abalo Oiche Peres, and the husband eats a Peres, and the Gemara says straight away he's going to ask, what do you mean? If Loi Komtza, obviously Abalo Oiche Peres. The Matona, if he gave it as a present, Komto, the Kinyan, Ve'ena Abalo Oiche Peres, but the Peres goes to the woman. Said the Gemara, Tarity doesn't make sense. He said the Kinyan's Nochal and Matona, and then he said the Abalo Oiche Peres. I mean, the Kinyan of Guf Ischal. So the Gemara, Loi Kashe, can be moist munim, can be moist. If the husband sold to the wife and the wife gave him money that he knew that she has that were not hidden, then it's a proper mechira because he knew about this money. He didn't sell it to get this money. He knew about this money. But if he sold it to the wife and she coughed up money that were hidden money, then the mechira is nochal because he wanted to know about this money and to get this money that belongs to him. Domar review that we have a raya that someone holds like this, moist munim, if a husband sells a field to his wife and she pays with hidden money, loy konsa, she doesn't have a kinyan. Moish and munim, if it's money that was known to the husband that she has, konsa, she's koina, because otherwise what is he trying to do? To see if he has hidden money? This is not hidden money. And therefore, the kinyan's chal. And therefore, it's not Stu and Robber. Robber said, Loi Komtza, he meant in a case where it was moist munim, and if not moist munim, the kinyan chal and but still a ba'al oichel peres. Thank you very much. We should all be blessed.